How has COVID changed me as a human? It has been pretty profound as a year.
I was pretty nervous, especially that first COVID patient. I think we were all scared and nervous for the unknown.
Coronavirus is very, very new. We didn't know much about it back then.
We didn't really know exactly how it was transmitted or the equipment that we needed, but we had a plan because we were ready for high consequence respiratory infections.
We practice donning and doffing PPE in preparations for diseases such as Ebola and MERS and now COVID-19.
You could definitely rest in the fact you knew you had a good team you were working with and you were very prepared to do it. You had appropriate PPE to do the job and get in and take care of that patient.
The pandemic has shown that there are people who really meet challenges head on. Between March 11th and December 20th of last year, we made 469 changes to our practice. That pace of change is breakneck speed, and it really highlights the flexibility that Mayo has had in this and how everybody's been able to really deal with those day in, day out changes.
It's this collaboration we have with each other that I don't think many institutions have, and it provides for a better quality of care for patients and also a better outcome for patients overall.
The needs of the patient come first is really not lip service. It's something that we all believe.
I love being an ICU nurse because I love taking care of people. And when they come into our ICU, most days it's the worst day of their life. It's an honor to be able to take care of somebody and to see them through some of their hardest days.
The way I've been able to cope with the pandemic is I journal a lot, and sometimes it helps me process the things that I have seen in my shift. I remember a patient who was in there, I held their hand, and he says to me, "It's nice to have a hand to hold. It makes me feel alive again." And he was very sick, but it was just comforting. Wednesday, November 25th, 2020, I got off the elevator on the main floor, and the trees had the Christmas lights up outside, and there was the cold air and all the bright lights. It made me walk slower, it made me breathe deeper, and just remember, I guess you take your time when you realize how little of it you have. It's a kind of peace amidst a pandemic. I thought a lot about that night.
I think that we've learned a lot from this, and great innovation comes from great disruption. And I think Mayo was prepared for a disruption in healthcare. That disruption may be COVID, and we've risen to meet that need. And so I think it positions Mayo Clinic really well, and it positions us in healthcare really well to continue to innovate and to meet those needs.
After this, I think it's kind of brought a sense of community within us all. This is something huge that happened. This is not only a global change, but a change within Mayo. We're able to work as a team, and that we're able to take on these roles that we didn't think we could.
We're over a year into our response to the pandemic, and I have not lost my love or passion for nursing. I'm not burnt out. I think there's something about Mayo that just keeps you passionate about what you get to do.
I always told myself that I would treat people as if it was my family that was in that bed, and I think that mindset has never rung more true than during COVID.
We have every opportunity to continue to be the best hospital in the world, and beyond that, really reimagine what healthcare could be. And this may just be the first thing to shake us up a little. When we get comfortable getting shaken up, then we can do great things.